We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Keely Ringo making the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Motioning left is their running back. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Ford running right. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Josh Sweat making the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative. But here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays.
From the 32. That's complete till he gets. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A give up the middle to Ford. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin White hauls him down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for it, Young. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Ford straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
From the gun, it's Ford.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Young working from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get it positioned to swat it away. That is well done. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles, who have 2nd and 4.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Buying some time left. He's running for it. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Great, set. Don't touch.
Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Young up 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completes this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Play action now, Young. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Derwin James picks it. And the Eagles will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He can run it, and he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the pistol, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT. Now hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation and maybe his resignation.
Ooh. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Running left, here's Ford. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. It's complete to Ford. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Can't get it to him, incomplete.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now it's Young. That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Ford runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
No touch that. No touch that.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. DJ James with the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And this? Well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture